Ryan, 5 clean sheets in a row in the league. First Bath City goalkeeper to do that since April to August 2005. I think it's 520 odd minutes. A very satisfactory afternoon for you.
Brilliant. Yeah, we're in a rich vein of form at the moment. As long as we win, that's the main thing. But to keep a clean sheet is an added bonus. But the boys in front of me deserve a massive amount of credit. They've been absolutely outstanding, and everyone knows their role. We pride ourselves on not making too many mistakes and doing the right things, play when we play and clear it when we clear it. And, it's paying off, and long may it continue. It's going to be a tough game next week, but yeah, we're in a good position at the moment. And obviously today we didn't play as well as we'd like to have, but the fact that we won ugly, as they say, is a good boost, because we've shown a few times this year that we can do that as well.
I think the ironic thing is probably the most tests you've had during those games was probably the 5-0 win over Chippenham when you were most overworked. The last few, as you said, the people in front of you have really sort of kept your job quieter.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. I mean, I think like you said, we've won games 1-0, and I've not had too much to do, but we've won games 2 or 3 or 4-0, and probably had a bit more to do, but that's the way it goes. Like I said, we're in a good vein of form at the moment, and the people are also rotating positions, so it's different clientele each time, and the fact that people can just slot into those positions and do a job, a good job as well, is also good that we can do that as well.
Does it change your game at all, whether you're playing with a back 3 or a back 4, anything like that? Because obviously it changed quite early on as well this afternoon.
No, not really. Like I said, everyone just comes into their position. Joe's been playing all over the place. He's like the Bath City James Milner at the moment. But whether it's a 3 or a 4, we've got a lot of experience at the back, and we know how to play the game and how to see games out like we did today. So that's satisfying that the boys at the top as well can also do that for us when we need them to. But they say defending starts from the front, and I think the last 6 or 7 games has shown that, where the boys up the top have set us off and gone and put teams under pressure, and it makes our life a bit easier when they can do that for such long periods of games as well.
Long way to go, obviously. You played in the Oxford United rather side that won promotion, and you've had a successful career. Does it feel like there's good times here at Bath City at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I just want to get back to enjoying my football, and it's the first time it's the most I've enjoyed my football for a very long time, and it's a nice environment to be in. It's a good bunch of lads, but we're not looking too far ahead. You know what football's like; it can catch you out. It's on to the next game now, which is a massive game. Obviously, there's a bit of a points gap now, but first and foremost, we just want to get as many points on the board, because you never know what can happen. And it starts with another game on Saturday, and we're just all looking forward to it now, and going into it nice and confident. And all the pressure's on Torquay, really. They're top of the league, they're full time. So a lot of people will say they should be top of the league because they're full time, and the pressure's on them. They're coming here in a good vein of form as well. So hopefully it'll be a good atmosphere and a great game to play in.
Your former club as well. What sort of type of reception do you think you'll receive? Obviously, there's going to be hordes of Torquay fans here behind that Bristol End goal.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't play that many games for them. I enjoyed my time down there, obviously, but I got injured down there, and then while I was injured, a new manager come in and had his own agenda, and it is what it is. It's in the past, and it's always gives you a little bit of an extra buzz playing against your previous clubs. But I've got a small affiliation with them, but nothing too major, and I'll just be making sure that I try and continue my form for Bath City.
Do you think it's helping your game even more? This must be sort of the longest run of sort of consecutive games. You missed the trophy game in between all that, but it's really helping sort of you and the consistency in front of you. I think you've only used around 22 different players this season, so really good, sort of strong continuity. Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean, we haven't got the biggest squad in the world, so we know how the manager wants us to play, and we've all adapted to it. We've got boys that are comfortable on the ball in all sorts of positions, and we've got boys who know how to defend and how to put the ball in the back of the net, and we're working within our squad with what we've got, and sometimes it's nice to have a smaller squad, and everyone's just chipping in with their own little bit, really, and hopefully we've got a few boys coming back now as well, so the manager is going to have a few decisions to make next week, but I'm sure it's a good position for him to be in, and he's looking forward to it.
Brilliant. We got any more?
Mark mentioned the clean sheet record you're currently on. Can you remember the best of your career so far?
Not in, this is probably it in a row, I think. I know that when I was at Salisbury in the Conference South 4, we had the most clean sheets. I can't remember how many, but no, it's just, I think this is probably the most on the trot, I'd imagine. So I have to look back through the fossil archives and go back to like the 90s or something, I think, and have a look.